Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of this drama, where the twists and turns keep coming. Unfortunately, this envoy wasn't here for a photo op, but to formally arrest the boss for treason. Talk about a bad day. He was skeptical, unable to believe that his boss claimed he and his wife were friends, but those words were as hard to digest as his lunch. The boss gripped Lau He's hand as if saying, "You haven't seen anything," while his eyes looked steely as ever. The reason behind the boss' desperate plea for asylum might only be known to his wife. Lau He, puzzled, was left hanging. When the wife returned home to this mess, her shock was akin to reuniting with the lost toy. She exploded with emotion and revealed a secret. She recently found out she was pregnant. See, they really meant it when they called her the pregnancy fairy. She secretly took a paternity test, and just like that, Lau He realized he had wronged his own pregnancy fairy. Was the boss telling the truth? No time to ponder, as the envoy's call left him rattled. On the other end, they congratulated her, saying she'd be getting the Winner of Life medal tomorrow. What a joke! Lau He realized this was a setup, and his mind was racing like a rabbit on the loose. Though unaware of the details, she chose her husband over fame, just like picking chocolate over veggie sticks. Remembering that visit from the envoy, she found a USB hidden in her underwear. See, now that's a clever hiding spot. She stumbled upon a bug, clearly a well-engineered trap. What a bummer! Lau He signaled his wife to be quiet, writing bug on the mirror, a classic move. This trap is a hard pass, we need to run. But then, the doorbell rang, and the uninvited guest barged right in. See, truly party crashes, huh? He packed his bags in a hurry, hoping to fly down like Superman, but the downstairs was blocked. He had to return home, handing his wife the only gun like it was a passing of the torch. That was the only way out, but the rooftop was downright perilous. See, talk about an extreme test. His wife accidentally stepped on a towel, which must frighten their enemies half to death. Subtitles. Lau He was aware that he had to eliminate the enemies in close combat, as it was now the moment for this fight showcase to commence. The opponents were tough cookies, turning the brawl into a wrestling match while his wife faced her own siege outside. Luckily, there was an AC unit nearby, and Lau He shot over like a rocket. This time, he was on his last leg, jumping to the adjacent balcony. If it were a bouncy ball, he'd be bouncing away. Yet the enemy seemed to possess endless energy. Lau He fought fiercely, but knew he needed to escape. Little did he anticipate, though the enemies were fierce in close combat, their shooting skills were as poor as doodling in a comic. At the critical moment, his wife on the balcony activated sniper mode. Suddenly the breaking glass caused to slip down. Lau He couldn't help but be stunned. Luckily, this time there were wires for cushioned seats, like God was his bodyguard. After a quick tidy up, he took his wife to a small hotel like adventurous explorers. He locked the door and used books to prop it open, giving them both a sense of security. Gazing into each other's eyes, they felt no joy of survival, more like soldiers who just finished a battle. He realized that the only way out was to uncover the hidden secret between them, gearing up for a treasure hunt. He discovered that the envoy's father was conducting shady deals in Makasi. Now that's one unusual family secret. Accumulating 40 billion in wealth. I do bet their nighttime agenda is filled with financial reports. Lau He thought it was public money, but ended up being chess pieces, getting checkmated. He never thought his hard work would be a casualty of power, and the envoy linked up with the Arabs too. The Arabs were terrified of Lau He's escape, as if their organization lost its head at the party. The search commenced, like hunting for hidden treasure, and soon they found Lau He's hotel. The door was destroyed, and Lau He could only hide with his wife in the bathroom, taking survival tactics to a whole new level. While waiting for a moment to strike, he cleverly used the glass to pinpoint the enemies. See, such a smart move. Holding his wife tight, he braced against the outer pressure, but internally was sighing. The enemy issued a final warning. It seemed if they didn't catch him, they'd be in for a lecture. Oh, he glanced at his wife, feeling as if he had been stabbed by a sharp knife. Surrendering, he felt like a sacrificial offering, raising his hands and walking out slowly, as if on a red carpet. The elevator door opened to reveal that Korean man, and the light bulb went off in his head. He knew someone had arrived first, resigned but with a complex expression flooding his face. Seizing the chance to strike back, Lahi thought, wow, this face-off is like a speedy slapstick. With his wife, they prepared to leave, having gone through a film-worthy showdown. If you love our story, don't forget to like and subscribe.